Hey guys, in this video we'll discuss about Robert's Philosophy chapter 5. The title of the chapter is Vital Energy in its Universal Application. So it is an important question to be asked in your theory exams. Many times it is asked in many universities. So understand it. It is a really interesting chapter and you will understand the vital energy, the vital force, how it is related, logically related to the universal laws. So in this chapter, Roberts has described about vital energy in a broader perspective with relation to the universe, all the universal laws that we apply, how the vital energy is related to that. So this vital energy is the most intimate spark of the individual, which is in itself the essence of the individual and which divides his individuality from all others and yet is his closest relationship to the universe. This closely relates him to all living creatures, yet he is identical with none. Means, in the chapter 3 and 4 we have studied what is vital force, how from the time of inception vital force is present in that single individual cell and helps it to grow, develop in mental, physical and spiritual plane. But that vital energy, that law of growth is equal. Every human being or every living creatures, we all have the vital energy within us. So we are equal in that sense, but still we are not identical. We have our own characteristics, own individuality. So this vital energy closely relates us to all the living creatures, but yet he is identical with none. So it will relate us to the whole universe, but still we have our individual characteristics, individual mode of action, individual mode of reaction. So we have our own individuality. So without this vital force, there can be no life, no development. But because it is responsible for all growth and development in all sphere of existence. Without a healthy, normal development of the vital force, we find a state of decay and death. This is also we have studied in chapters 3 and 4. If the vital force is present, the body is living. If the vital force is present in a normal functioning, then the body is healthy. If deranged, then the body is diseased. And if the vital force is removed, then there will be decay and death. That we have already studied and we know that. Then, and life is infinite. It is eternally going on and on. This vital force, this vital energy passed on in all forms and degrees of living creatures. We may say with all assurance that under favorable circumstances, life is handed on from parents to the child in more or less vigor or means strength. That means vital energy or the life force is infinite. It just passes on from parents to the child or from generation to generation. So vital energy never stops. Life never stops. If we are alive now, after many years, we will give birth to our next generation and we are not present in this earth. We will be not present in this earth. That means, but still the vital force, the life force is present. That means life, that vital energy is infinite. It will just pass on from generation to generation under favorable circumstances. Okay, now we will understand vital force and its relation to the universe in three forms. Means vital force has three actions. Wherever it is present, it will give these three actions or do these three actions, that is motion. It will help the body to move or help the thing to move. And second, it will help the thing to move in a direction. And third, it will give that thing a balance. So the vital force is capable of three forms of action, that is motion, direction and balance. And upon this we will study its relation with the universal laws, the application of universe. So first, the motion. Okay. Where there is vital force, there is motion. Of course, wherever the vital energy or the vital force is present within us, we have a certain kind of motion, we move. So there is motion. The Earth and other planets are in continual motion according to their regular and defined direction through the universe, which has been observed and recorded by man. Of course, we all have observed, recorded that around the sun in an orbit, all the planets are moving, and they also moving in itself with around them also. So they have a quality of motion. Even the earth is moving, they have a motion. So if they have a motion, means there is some force, there is some energy which help them, which make them move, which otherwise it is not, we cannot just call it that this is a vital energy. No, but it is closely related to vital energy. If we say that vital force has the action to move something, has the motion, is a characteristic of vital force is motion, then if in universe all the planets are in motion, that means they have some kind of energy, and that energy is very closely related to the vital energy, because both have the same similar manifestation, that is the motion. We may reasonably assume, logically assume, that vital force is the most fundamental of all conditions of the universe. That means the laws governing the vital force, under the laws where vital force, under which the vital force is giving motion to the thing that it occupy, that law has the capacity, has governing all the energies, that has similar manifestation to vital force, wherever or however that energy is expressed. But there is a law, that is an universal law, which govern the vital energies and also govern all other forms of energy which has motion in its manifestation, wherever or however is expressed. So that is motion. In that way we just relate that all the planets are moving, means they have a motion, means they have certain kind of energy whose role is to move those planets. And we know that vital force has this quality of motion. That means there is a universal law, there is a fixed law which controls the vital energy, the every energies which have the manifestation, that is motion, which have motion, the quality of motion is governed by a certain fixed law, that is the universal law. Then we'll study about direction.